set everything up over here. I'm a little early. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay with this ocean noise in the background, so we'll see. Oh yeah, you can. I just turned my sound up on my laptop. Alright, give me a minute, guys. I know I'm a little early, so give me a minute. Water. Yes, I'm on the coast. I'm on the Pacific Ocean. I'm in California right now, so we're gonna wait a few minutes for some more people to show up, and then we'll get into it. So finally, I'm someplace cool. I think everywhere I go is pretty cool. But the weather is cool for sure, I'll tell you that much. I just took my sweatshirt off, so... Oh, happy birthday, Dave. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, so I'm at my friend's house, and this is the balcony of his house, and his house is right on the ocean, so this is his view from his porch, his balcony. So it's really, really nice. I'm not gonna say exactly where I'm at. I'm just in California on the Pacific coast by the ocean. So I don't want to say exactly where I'm at, because you guys know I don't give out my locations, and I'm going to be here for a minute. So little one's inside the house right now. I'll bring her out later on so you guys can say hi to her, but she's in the house. So we're going to wait for some more people to come on, and yeah, just got here about 4 days ago, I think. I think I've been here 4 days now, so... Oregon. Yeah, this is actually the warmest day since I've been here, and it's kind of crazy, because you guys know I just came from triple-digit temperatures, and so, because of the summertime and where I was at, I went ahead and packed up all my winter stuff. So I put like all my winter clothes and my sweatshirts and jackets and all that stuff into my hard cases, and I had everything packed up. I get out here, and like I said, today's the warmest day, but the first couple of days I was here, it was cold, so I had to pull out some of my winter clothes and my hoodie and all that. So you recognize these waves, you know exactly where I'm at. I would figure that all do the waves look different in different locations? Not unless you're a surfer and you know stuff like that, because I don't know. So yeah, this is going to be my view for like probably probably the next month, because I'm going to be out here for about a month. So we're gonna discuss all that in a minute. Yes, he's here. He's here at his house, so he's inside. He's not doing good. So, but we're gonna go over all that in a minute. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to really walk down there to the beach yet and like lay out and put my feet in the ocean and all that, and then also, I think out of all the places that we've been to, because we've been to the Pacific Coast before, we did last year. Out of all the places that me and Little One have been to, I think the beach has been her favorite because she just went crazy being at the beach. So I haven't had a chance to really go down there and take her down there to the beach yet, or go down there and lay out and relax yet. So the tan has actually come from me being in the desert. And also my birthday weekend when we had the house with the pool and everything. So what's up, 909? This house behind me, that's his neighbors. So you might see some people walk out on their porch. They like to walk outside a lot, so. But yeah, I do. My tan. I've been working on the tan. It's really funny, like my legs are pretty white though, so it's like the top part of my body I got tan. But the bottom part, my legs never tan. I always have a hard time tanning my legs. It's really funny. Whoops. I keep hearing some noise. Oh, there's a plane going over us. Hold on. Lots of birds in this area too. It's crazy. Photo bombers, yeah. Alright, let's get into it. So, I think I told you guys I was heading out here for this reason. I don't know if you guys remember or not. A couple of months ago, it was a few months ago, I was a little stressed out and upset because I had a friend of mine that was in the hospital, and he was in the hospital for like a whole entire month. And when he went to the hospital, they couldn't figure out what was going on with him. He was in one hospital for like a week, a little over a week, and then they transferred him to another hospital. And then he ended up being in the other hospital for like 3 weeks. Just want to say this is one of my dear, dear friends. Out of all my friends that I have, this guy has literally almost every single day when I have cell signal will text me and see how I'm doing, where I'm at, you know, make sure I'm okay. Like religiously, like every single day he'd shoot me a text, you know. So we didn't really talk on the phone that much, but he shot me a text like almost every single day while I've been out here on the road traveling and, you know, exploring and everything. So he's one of my dear, dear friends, you know. So a few months ago, I was a little concerned, you know, because he was in the hospital for so long. They didn't know what was going on with him. They couldn't figure it out. He was very weak and stuff. It was around the time that I did that all-girls camping trip, and I was so concerned that I almost canceled that girls camping trip, but the only reason I didn't cancel it is because some ladies were already on the road for a few days driving to get to that girls' camping trip, and so I couldn't do that to the ladies. He finally made it out of the hospital. Come to find out, he has lymphoma cancer. I was not familiar with lymphoma cancer, so I had to start Googling and doing a lot of research and everything. It's I mean, any cancer isn't good, but this isn't a good cancer. So he doesn't have any friends and family out here in this area where he lives at. He has a best friend, and his best friend lives like an hour away, but his best friend like has a family and a wife and all that stuff, you know. So it takes a lot out on his best friend to have to drive an hour, and that's could be longer than an hour driving because California traffic is horrible. So his friend was trying to come out and drive and stay at the house as much as he could to take him to some doctor's appointments and all that. So you guys know I went through my best friend Jeff going through pancreatic cancer, and I was with my best friend Jeff through the whole entire ordeal of him going through pancreatic cancer. I was with him the day that he passed and everything. So I am familiar with the cancer stuff and the chemo, and just I'm familiar with a lot of stuff, you know, because I watched my best friend go through it. It's a tough thing to go through, especially when you're alone and you don't have anybody with you. So I decided to put my traveling aside for right now, and I decided to come out here to his house and help him. And I'm very glad that I did, because when I walked into his house when I arrived, he's not doing good. He can't walk. He is pretty much limited to, he's got this chair in his living room that he just lays on constantly. So he can't walk, because his feet and his legs and his stomach is completely swollen with fluid. Like very swollen. They're huge. So his legs, his feet, and his stomach has swelled up. We had to take him to a doctor's, I had to take him to a doctor's appointment yesterday. He does have a walker, so it was a process getting him into the vehicle. He has a Jeep also, but his Jeep that he has is stocked. It's not lifted, doesn't have big tires. It's just a regular Jeep. But his Jeep had just been sitting in his garage, not touched or anything, for about 3 to 4 months because he can't drive or anything. So his battery died on the Jeep. And it's a brand new fancy Jeep. So like I tried to jump the battery, but there's 2 batteries in this Jeep, and the terminals were really weird and everything. So we ended up having to call AAA. The battery was completely dead. So we had to get the Jeep towed to a shop, and they had to fix it and all that stuff. So we ended up having to get car service to take us to his doctor's appointment yesterday. So we did that because he can't get in my Jeep. There's no way he can get into my Jeep. It's lifted, you know, and big tires. So I have a hard time getting in my Jeep. So we went to the doctor's yesterday, found out a little bit more about his cancer and everything. He is going to start chemo. And oh, by the way, we got the Jeep back. His Jeep is fixed. It's here. I'm ordering because a stock Jeep is still a little step to get into, you know, so I'm ordering a step stool for him. Well, you know what, Jim Sterling, you have followed this channel for a little while because I recognize your name. So you can just go and find another channel to watch if you think this is very depressing. I don't put up with stuff like that, especially when this is a serious conversation that I'm having. So go find another channel. Actually, you know what? I'll just delete you from my channel. Okay, there. So he's just deleted from my channel. So anybody else has anything negative to say during this live stream right here, I will delete you. I won't even delete your comment. I'll just delete you and block you from my channel. So, anyways, so I'm ordering him a step stool, so we can get him into his Jeep a little bit better, because I'm going to have to take him to his chemo treatments and everything. So next week we have to go get the port put into his chest, because he has to do the chemo treatments with the pills and the IV. Yeah, we're going to get the port inserted into his chest, hopefully by Monday or Tuesday. The doctors were a little upset because they said he should have started chemo already a long time ago. So we're trying to get that rushed right now. And then his chemo is going to be like 3 days straight of the pills and the IV. So I'm going to have to take him to his doctor's appointment 3 days straight. And then he gets a couple of weeks off, and then he's got to go back again for 3 days straight. And then, and then in July, towards the end of July, is when they'll do another PET scan on him, and they'll see if the chemo is working or anything. Right now, he has zero energy, and like I said, he can't walk or anything. So I'm glad that I'm here too, because his house is really oddly shaped. So he has 3 floors on this house. The main living floor, where the living room is and the kitchen, and then his outdoor balcony that he loves to come outside on. He loves to sit on this outdoor balcony and listen to the ocean and smell the ocean air and watch it and stuff like that. So everything he really needs and wants is on this main floor. But there's not a bathroom on this freaking floor, which is so crazy. So in order for him to get to a bathroom, he has to walk up, I think, 5 or 6 steps. And like I said, he can barely walk. So that's been a process for him. Also, he has just been sleeping in this office chair, which has got to be so uncomfortable. But he can't make it upstairs to his bed or anything. So I was able to come up with some solutions, and the hospital had a toilet delivered here, a hospital toilet. So there is a closet on this floor where the living room is. So I cleaned out the closet and put the toilet in the closet, and I have my disposable bathroom bags. Well, not disposable. I have my bathroom bags that I use for my disposable toilet when I'm out in the middle of nature and set up my toilet and stuff. So I put a bag, in the toilet, so I don't have to clean the toilet out, because I wouldn't be able to do that. So we have the bag in there, and then I have that powder that you can put in the bag, and it takes away the odors, and it solidifies the liquid and everything. So I got that set up. So now there's a bathroom on the main floor. This morning I woke up and I went to Mattress Firm and went into the mattress store, because they are already advertising 4th of July sales at the mattress stores. So I drove to Mattress Firm and looked at all the beds there and everything, and we were able to get him a bed where it's just a twin size bed. That's all he needs, where the top will come up and the bottom will come up because he needs to elevate his feet because of all the fluid in his feet. So it has a remote control and everything. And they were really nice. I told the people at the mattress place what was going on, and I said I needed this delivered ASAP. And so the bed will be here first thing tomorrow, which is awesome. So I cleaned out his living room and I made some space in the living room. And so now we're just going to put the bed in the living room in front of his TV. And there's a big, huge window right here at the living room where he can see out here. And so yeah, so now everything that he needs is on this main floor because I was able to do that. Deer tracks, we are going to call, his primary doctor on Monday, and we are going to get health care to come in and help with some things, because I'm only going to be out here for like a month, you know, so I'm going to feel it out, honestly. I'm just going to feel this out. I mean, I might be out here a little bit longer, I don't know. But the healthcare, you know, I want to get the healthcare people to come in because they can help bathe him, and stuff like that, you know, because can't do any of that. So, Dutchman, I would do this for any of my friends, especially somebody that doesn't have anybody to help them, you know. So yeah, of course I dropped everything and just came out here. Yeah. So he's a very private person too, so that's why I won't mention his name or anything like that. Not like any of you guys would know him, but he does know that I'm discussing what's going on, so he had no problems with that, with me discussing what was going on. So okay, I'll look into the I think I know about the alkaline water. I'll look into that. You know, I went through all this with my best friend, so I kind of know and expect what's going on and stuff, you know. So yeah, so I've just been he definitely needed somebody to be here 24/7. It's crazy. I was just going to get a like an Airbnb in the area, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I just stayed here because I didn't know if he wanted his privacy while he was going through all this stuff and everything. Some people don't want to be around others. They want to have their alone time, you know. So, but he offered for me to stay here, and so I'm glad that he did, and because he really needs somebody to be here 24/7 right now. You know, like I'm taking him when he's thirsty. I need to take him something to drink. I'm taking him his food, his medicine. I can't wait for that bed to get here. That bed is going to be a lifesaver tomorrow, for sure. The bed's going to be a lifesaver. So, just hoping everybody keep my friend in y'all's thoughts and prayers that the chemo treatment helps. And yeah, so I guess the lymphoma, it's already spread in both of his diaphragms. think I said that right. When we went to the doctor yesterday, I had my phone out and I pulled up my notepad and I was just constantly putting notes in my phone while the doctor was speaking. And I have the doctor's phone number and everything, personal phone number, so we're allowed to text him and all that too, so that's nice. Actually, the doctor told us to text him every single day right now. So, so just hoping that my buddy will pull through this and the chemo treatment will help. So, oh, thank you, K-Dub. I mean, I would do this for any of my friends. But like I said, you know, like he didn't have anybody here to help him. So, obviously I'm here, you know, so, I don't think it's gotten into his pancreas. I don't think, so the doctor said it hasn't spread into his organs. His spleen is big. His spleen is big. His spleen is enlarged. It's hard to remember everything that the doctor said. That's why I wrote it all down in my notes, but my notes is on my phone and I'm talking to you guys on my phone. Like when he was in the hospital, the reason why they kept him in the hospital for like a month was because they kept having to give him blood transfusions every day. So yeah, I don't know. So anyways, I have a couple of videos saved on my laptop that I still need to edit and put out. From before I got out here. So I have a video coming out tomorrow morning from when I was in Arizona, and then I have 2 more videos that I need to edit and schedule and put out. There is going to be some days, because I do also want to give him a little bit of time to himself, you know, here in the house where he can actually rest during the day and sleep. So there's going to be some days where we don't have doctor's appointments and where he can just lay and relax, and he can have his house back to himself and enjoy the ocean, so the view from his window. So I am going to take a couple of days to go and find some things in the area to go see and do and explore and film. And also that's going to be good for me to get out and go do some stuff in nature. It's going to be good for me mentally and to give me a break to go do some stuff, you know. So, but I just want to let you guys know, I know YouTube wants me to be consistent with videos, and I'm supposed to post every Wednesday and every Sunday, because if I miss posting on one of those days, then I get punished and they don't put my videos out there. YouTube is a struggle right now. It's a struggle. But I just want to let you guys know, if I miss posting a video over the next few weeks, then I just needed a break for a second, and I just didn't have a video to put out. So yeah, because it's going to be, next week is going to be it's going to be a busy one next week with a lot of doctor's appointments. So that's why I'm taking today and tomorrow. I'm just going to be getting those other 2 videos edited and scheduled out. So so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's how it started out with him, overland addiction. He had a lump in his throat, and he was feeling a little weird for like a while before he felt the actual lump, and then he even waited a little bit after he found that lump, but then he got so bad with, like, you know, the energy and the weakness and stuff, that's when he gave in and went to the hospital. So, so yeah, so it started with the lump in his throat. I'm totally doing that. I'm constantly trying to make him laugh. Constantly trying to, I'm just trying to keep his spirits up, you know. I'm trying to be like a fresh breath of air here, you know, so, oh, thank you, Simon. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm always like trying to crack some jokes or, you know, stuff like that, get him to chuckle and, you know, trying to be positive for him, so. Yeah, I'll figure out some stuff. I really don't want to miss posting any videos because I am going through some issues with YouTube right now. My numbers have seemed to froze for some reason, meaning my subscriber count has kind of frozen, and my paycheck from YouTube has gone down significantly. It's gone down so much that before all this has happened, with me coming out here, I almost considered stopping and getting a seasonal job again. As you guys know, I've been staying in cabins this summer because of the heat and everything. And that's taken a big chunk of change out of my savings account. So yeah. So obviously I don't want to try to miss any videos because I don't want to get punished by YouTube and it affect the channel even more. So, so I'm going to try to figure it out. I'll figure out, like I said, I got 2 videos I can put out. And, well, I got one coming out tomorrow, and then I got 2 more I need to edit. And then I got, and then I'll figure out other videos. You know, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to film the ocean and everything. Do a video down there. That's going to be a change of scenery for you guys for my videos. So yeah, figure it out. I always do. And then I'm trying to Google what there is in the area, see if there's like any state parks or, I feel like almost everything in this area is just the ocean though. There's some other things, but it's like an hour drive away. Oh, and then to top it all off, my check engine light has come on my Jeep. So I've been driving his Jeep while I've been here. So, well, I drove it today because it was in the shop. But my check engine light has come on. But also I have an appointment. I had already made the appointment at this 4x4 shop out here a few weeks ago when I knew I was coming out here. Because I'm still having problems with my Jeep overheating. And I've had everything upgraded underneath the hood of my Jeep except for the engine and the thermostat. And I don't know why I never had the thermostat upgraded or changed or anything like that. So I made an appointment a couple of weeks with a shop that's down the road from my friend's house. And I'm getting a new thermostat put into my Jeep. But then this morning when I went to go crank my Jeep, the check engine light was on. So, so I guess that's going to be something they got to figure out too. So let's just hope that's nothing serious, the check engine light. At least it happened, I guess, while I'm stationed here for a little bit. Oh, thank you. I have two tattoo artists. One lives in Arizona and one lives in Vegas. So, I mean, some of these tattoos were done. Some of the smaller tattoos were done by some other people. That's one of the videos I have to edit, by the way. So, when I get finished doing this live, I'm gonna start editing my tattoo video. So when I had my aunt in town in Arizona for my birthday, I had her help me film all my tattoos, and I made a video finally on all my tattoos, and I explained every one of my tattoos, went over them. So yeah, so I got to edit that video today, and that video should be out on Wednesday. And just to pre-warn you guys, I don't want you guys thinking that when that video comes out on Wednesday that I'm thirsty for views or anything, because you guys know me better than that. The only way for me to film this video, because my body is covered in tattoos, was to do it in a bathing suit top, the bikini top. So I did it in shorts and a bikini top. So yes, I do have a bikini top on, but it was the only way that I could have filmed. Even my aunt was like, this is the most skin you've ever showed. So, I mean, I tried it with a sports bra, but the sports bra covers up my tattoos in the back, you know, so, hi, Deb. I mean, you couldn't hear me just now. So, yeah, so I do have the video coming out on my tattoos, explaining all my tattoos and all that stuff. And then you guys get to see at the end of the video my newest tattoo that I got, so. There's somebody behind me on that porch over there. Dutchman, I honestly, I don't have time to look at my Jeep. I don't even have the proper tools right now to go look at my Jeep, so I'm just going to let the shop take care of it. I personally just don't have the time to do it right now either. So with me trying to help my friend and work, you know, on videos and stuff like that, so it's just best for me to go have a shop take care of that. Little one is inside the house. I will go get little one in a minute. Don't worry. I know you guys freak out when I do a video and she's not on the videos. I swear, some of you guys, I feel like y'all think that I just stopped at a red light and threw her out the door to some homeless person or something when she's not in one of my videos. She's always with me 24/7. She's inside the house right now. So I will bring her out before I finish this live video. She's okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, a check engine light could be something as so simple, you know. So, so I'm not even freaking out about it right now. So, Greg, I used to have a code reader, and I searched all over the place for that. I thought it would have been in my center console, but it wasn't. So I don't know what I did with the code reader, but I used to have a code reader. So, I don't know. I just saw the check engine light come on this morning when I went to go crank it up. And I searched for the code reader to see what it was, but I don't know what I did with the code reader. There's no telling. I could have left it at my aunt's house when I was there last year. I don't know. But yes, that would have been nice if I could have found my code reader. So, I didn't really go into depth and go check my gas tank or anything like that. My gas cap, I didn't check any of that because I was trying to go to the mattress store to handle this bed situation for my friend. So I wanted to get that taken care of because we needed to get a bed here ASAP for him. So, H-Rider Logan, I think it's the thermostat too. It only makes sense. You know, I've had the coolant air intake system upgraded. I've had the fan upgraded. I've had the radiator upgraded. Like I said, I've had almost everything upgraded underneath that hood except for the engine and the thermostat. Why I never had the thermostat upgraded when I got the fan done and all that stuff, I don't know why. But it's got to be the thermostat. So, and I know that with me having a lifted Jeep and big tires and traveling all over these states and everything, and with some of the weight that I have in my Jeep, I know that that also probably goes a little bit towards why my Jeep overheats and everything. But I actually took a lot of heavy stuff out of my Jeep for this summer because I knew I wasn't going to be using this stuff, because I knew I wasn't going to be sleeping in my Jeep and being in the cabins. So I stored all that stuff, like those solar panels I had on top of my Jeep, I took them off. So I took a lot of stuff out of my Jeep and stored them at a friend of mine's house. And so I've lost a lot of weight in the Jeep. But this overheating situation is something that I've dealt with before I even started traveling. So it's just mind-boggling. So I'm hoping and praying that it's the thermostat, and I'm hoping that nothing is serious with my check engine light either. So. Right, Heather B? It gave me chills just standing beside him. Yeah, when I get finished doing this live, I'm going to go outside and check my gas cap, because I didn't even think about that. So my mind's been all over the place. I get about 16 miles per gallon, which I think is pretty darn good. With my Jeep. So I used to get 12 miles per gallon with my Jeep, but since I did a couple of upgrades underneath that hood, like that coolant air intake system and stuff like that, then my gas mileage got better. So, and then I don't drive my Jeep crazy. I don't go over 65 miles per hour. Like even on those interstates where the speed limit is 80, don't get behind me if you see me on one of those interstates, because I don't go over 65 miles per hour, so. Yes, I know Jeeps like to overheat, and I know that's a big issue, especially with my model. But the one thing that really irritated me is when I just did that Jeep run with those 17 Jeeps, and that girl that I was riding with, Kim, she had the same exact Jeep as mine. Sports, same year, and she had 20,000 more miles on her Jeep. And I was watching her temperature the whole time that I was in that Jeep, and it never overheated and never got hot. And so finally I asked her, I said, have you not ever had any issues with overheating? And she said, no. That irritated me. So, yeah. But we'll see. I have to go drop my Jeep off at 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday. So I'm just going to go drop it off, and we'll go from there. You can look up on Google how to cycle. You get it code and decode it. Mark, I'm just going to let the shop take care of it and look at it. I don't have... I have a new radiator. I have one of the best radiators that there is for Jeep Wranglers in my Jeep. When I was working in Moab at that 4x4 shop, that's when I changed out my radiator. So there's brand new, everything's upgraded underneath the hood of that Jeep except for the thermostat and the engine. So the radiator that I have is a very good new radiator that I put in. So yeah, so Mark, I'm just gonna let the shop deal with it. I have too much other things going on right now, and I don't want my Jeep stressing me out. So that's why I don't want to go deal with it. I am going to go check the gas cap. Don't worry. I'm going to go check the gas cap. But I don't want to try to figure this out on my own because I don't want my Jeep stressing me out right now. I got way too much other things going on right now, so. Yeah, it'd be nice if I had my code reader, but I don't have the code reader, so I don't know. The only code I can tell you is there's a check engine light code. Let me get some of my tea. Hold on. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get some work done today. At least get my tattoo video edited so I can schedule it out for Wednesday. And then I think either, well, I can't tomorrow because tomorrow we have the bed being delivered here and I need to make sure that he gets comfortable and situated with the bed. And yeah, just have to make sure I get all that done tomorrow. So probably Monday. Oh, Monday I have to, yeah, so I go and take my Jeep in Monday morning, but when I come back here after dropping my Jeep off, I think is when I'm going to go down here and enjoy the beach and relax for a little bit, depending on how he's doing, obviously. But I think I'll go down there and enjoy that and film it and relax and work on tanning my legs. Overland addiction, I know that I can disconnect the battery and it'll reset it. I know that, but if there's something wrong, I want to know if something's wrong. So I don't want to just reset the light. If there's an issue going on with my Jeep, I need to get that figured out, and I need to figure that out and get it fixed before I get back on the road. So, so I'm not going to just reset the light. The view is amazing. It's this has definitely been a nice view to wake up to every morning and come outside, sit on the porch, and have my cup of coffee. And then in the evenings, he likes to come out here and sit and enjoy this. So I come out here and I'll sit with him. So yeah, it is a nice view. The radiator has been flushed because I was having that leak not a while back, but when I was in Vegas last time and I was going through all the issues with my coolant leaking, I had to take it to the shop and they had to fix the coolant thing. So they flushed out my system and all that. So, yeah, I know. I thought about going to an O'Reilly's or something like that and letting them read the code also, but I've kind of been on the go and busy since I've been here. And so I need to work on a video, get it edited so I can schedule it out. So I need to get that done today. Like I said, I have a video already coming out tomorrow morning, but I need to get these other 2 videos edited and stuff. So yeah, it's nice. I open up the windows in the room that I'm sleeping in, and so at nighttime I can fall asleep listening to the ocean. Oh, thank you, Mike B. Oh yeah, I got this off of Amazon. I know, crazy. So yeah, so that's what's going on with me right now. You guys already knew anyways. I had already told y'all that this year I was taking it a lot slower on my travels because last year I put 33,000 miles on my Jeep. So I had already told you guys that this year I was taking it slower, and then summertime has hit, and that requires me getting cabins and places and stuff. So obviously getting the cabins, if you get them for a longer period of time, it's cheaper. Ideally, if you get them for a month, the monthly prices are cheaper as if you would get it by night, like a huge difference. But it's hard for me to stay in one cabin for a whole entire month. But I haven't really found, a good cabin like that yet where it's secluded, no neighbors and stuff. Yeah, that's why I'm not trying to stress about it now. I have too much other things going on right now, so I'll stress on the Jeep when that time comes. Let's hope that I don't have to stress on the Jeep then. So yeah, so I'm gonna be at the ocean and on the coast for a while, for at least a month. So, and we're gonna feel things out with what's going on with my friend, and hopefully the chemo helps, and the chemo treatments help, and he can get back to walking. And he's very foggy in his head too, by the way. It's like he's very spaced out. It takes him a minute to react to things. Yeah, he's very foggy in his head. So so hopefully we can get him back to normal, and yeah, and then he won't need me here 24/7. So, but right now I'm prepared to be here for at least a month, and we'll go from there. Well, positive thing is I have some videos saved on my phone. I mean, on my laptop that I can edit and get on out. So that's good. Yeah, we just gotta get him back to being normal. Because all he's doing is just laying there. That's it. That's all he can do. He can't walk around. His feet are so swollen. And you can just see the fluid. Like I know this might sound gross, I'm sorry, but it's like if you take a needle, it almost looks like if you were to take a needle and just prick it, his feet might explode. Like, it's so freaking crazy. You can see the fluid on his feet, and his legs, and his stomach. So, I mean, he can walk with the walker and stuff like that, but it just hurts him, and it's very uncomfortable, and he doesn't have the energy. Like, with us going to the doctor's appointment yesterday, he obviously had to walk to get to the vehicle, and then had to walk into the doctor's appointment and stuff. It just takes him a minute. And, yeah. But he has a hard time getting up out of the chair, and I have to help him get up and stuff. He's not diabetic, no. It's just part of the cancer. So, but like I said, I mean, there's going to be some days that I'm going to be able to go and do some things, because it's going to be nice for me to go have a break and go and enjoy nature somewhere and do some stuff. And while I'm doing that, I'll be able to film it, and he'll be able to have his house to himself and be able to probably enjoy some alone time to himself. Because I know everybody likes to have their alone time. I won't be gone that long though, you know, so I'll only leave for like a couple hours. So I've already looked up what he should be eating with lymphoma and all that, and that's something that we have gone over with his doctor already also. So so I already know what kind of food to give him and what he can and cannot eat. So that has already been, I've already looked into that. So oh, sorry to hear that, Shelby. I'm sorry. It's an evil disease. Cancer is such an evil disease. Like I said, I watched my best friend Jeff go through it, and I was with him through it, through the whole entire ordeal, you know. And now I'm watching my dear friend over here go through it, you know. So, and just to see him as a whole different person, it's horrible. But wow, 246 of you guys. Thank you guys for all joining and watching the live. Sorry that they're always unexpected, but you never know. I never know when I'm going to do a live, so. Oh, and then for any of my Patreon members, because I was doing a daily live on my Patreon, I just want to apologize to you guys, because before I got here, the place that I was at had no cell signal. I didn't have any service there. And then when I got here, I've just been busy trying to get things in order for my friend and take care of him and do some things around the house for him and take him to his doctor's appointment. Like, I've just been a little busy since I've been here. So I haven't really had a chance to do those daily lives on Patreon. So I just want to apologize to my Patreon members, because I did say I was going to do those daily lives on there, and I haven't had a chance to. Life happens. So, but I will be doing, you know, some more lives on Patreon soon. I just got to get back into a normal schedule and routine. So, and next week is going to be such a busy week, because we got to go get the port installed in his chest, and then we have to do have to go back to another doctor's appointment, and then I think his chemo treatments are going to start the following week. I don't think they're going to start next week, but we do have a few doctor's appointments that we have to go to next week. It's going to take a lot. It takes a lot out on him, just having to go to these doctor's appointments, just having to walk up 5 or 6 steps of stairs and then lift up and get into the car, and then having to walk into these doctor's places. It takes a lot out on him. So, because like I said, he can barely walk. So, positive thing about this, the doctor said about this chemo medicine, the chemo treatment that he's going to be doing. The chemo treatment that he's going to be doing is called CHOP. We thought it was sounded like chop, but I guess the way you pronounce it is choke. So that's the chemo treatment that he's going to be doing, and it's an aggressive treatment. So he was worried about the nauseousness, getting sick and getting nausea and stuff, because my best friend, when he had pancreatic cancer and he was going through his chemo treatments, he dealt with the nausea. But I'm sure every year this stuff progresses with medicine and stuff like that, you know. So the doctor told him that he should not have an issue with nausea. The doctor even said that the doctor himself would be embarrassed if he did go through nausea. So we're hoping that that's true and that he's not going to have to deal with the nausea part of the chemo and everything. And that'll be good. So, because the nausea, going through that will take a tremendous amount out on him. So he's, but the chemo treatments are going to weaken him more. So he will be more weak from the chemo treatments. So, Charlie, it's a very good friend of mine. He's one of my dearest friends that, out of all my friends, he actually, since I've been on the road, living in my Jeep, will text me every single day just to see if I'm okay and where am I at and so on forth. Literally, it's like a day doesn't go by that he doesn't text me. So, and yeah, he's just a great friend. So, and a fellow Jeeper. He has a baby Jeep though. I have the big Jeep and he has his little baby Jeep. We do have, he is drinking Ensure. So he is drinking Ensure. Because that's what my best friend drank, was Ensure too, so. Allison Hine, see, I thought of you, because I thought it would have been nice to say hi to you if you were in the area. So I did look to see how far away you were, because I knew that you lived out here on the coast, and I thought it would have been nice to maybe like go have lunch with you or say hey. But we're pretty far from each other, so we are hours and hours away from each other. So I'm more up north, and you're more down south. So I'm not close to you. But thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, I made a little short video this morning, and I posted it underneath my shorts, and it made him laugh because I was trying to make it funny. So I made a video of, like, basically I'm going from driving my beastly Jeep to his little baby Jeep. But his baby Jeep is also fancy because it's a newer one. It's a new Jeep. And so it's got all those fancy gadgets on the inside of his Jeep and everything. I drove it to the mattress place today to go look for a bed for him. And I get in there and I'm like, oh God, what is all these gadgets? What does this button do? What does this button do? Like, and I literally sat in his garage in his Jeep probably for about 20 minutes trying to figure out all these fancy gadgets inside of his Jeep. Because I don't have those fancy gadgets in my 2015 Jeep. So, so I thought it would be cute to make a little video talking about how I was going from driving my beast to his baby Jeep. But it's fancy, you know, so. Hello, everyone. dreamed of a hamburger. That's so funny. He actually said, I think it was yesterday, he told me, he said, it sure would be nice if after one of my doctor's appointments we could just stop and let me grab a cheeseburger from somewhere. And he's like, he eats very healthy. So to hear him say that, I was like, what? What? So he said he wants to get a cheeseburger from somewhere before his chemo starts and everything. And then also he wants to have some seafood before his chemo starts because he can't eat seafood with when he starts chemo. He won't be able to eat seafood. So tonight I'm actually going to make a shrimp Caesar salad. Nothing big, you know, so I'm not trying to get him to eat heavy meals, but I am making shrimp Caesar salad tonight, so he'll have some shrimp. So yeah. Right? These newer, I mean, I guess any newer vehicles get fancier and fancier, but I don't think I've been inside a brand new Jeep Wrangler ever. So it was kind of funny to see all the gadgets and everything in his Jeep. Well, I don't feel bad for driving it. It definitely drives a lot different than my Jeep. It drives smoother, quieter. It doesn't get hot. It's like I'm not even driving a Jeep. It's really weird. Ooh, Wyoming elk steak. That sounds delicious. Like, that sounds really good. Oh, Don McKee, I'm sorry, I just saw that comment. I hope everything goes well for you and your daughter also. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I hope it all goes well. And you do the same for your daughter. I know you will. It's your daughter, so... It's actually getting hot out here. This is the hottest it's been since I've been here. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, it was in the low 60s. It was great weather. It was definitely a nice change from coming from the triple digits. But I had to pull my hoodies out and everything. Today's like, I think, the first day that I have a tank top on. Can't wait to go down there and put my feet in the ocean and take little one down there because she loves the beach. Can't wait for that. I'm gonna go grab little one. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna move the chair so you guys can enjoy the ocean. Say hi to your fans. because they're really here for you. Everyone says hi. She likes, look at her, she's already looking at the ocean. So, this is a crazy thing. I've never really seen this. Well, I guess I did see little one with, when my best friend Jeff had cancer and we would go over to his house and stay there and stuff. Little one would go cuddle and curl up with Jeff and everything. So my friend here, she literally just pops up and lays on his stomach or his lap, and she just cuddles with him. Every single day she'll go up there and just cuddle with him. So it's like she knows that he's sick. Because yeah, like it's so crazy. And I try to tell my friend, because he gets a little shocked about that, and I'm like, dogs can pick up on things like that. And she has definitely picked up on my friend being sick, because she literally goes over there and just jumps up on his stomach or his lap and just lays with him. So, you want to see the ocean? Is that what you're trying to do? You see the ocean? You see? I know. You see the birdies, and you see the ocean, you see the people out there. There's so much going on. There's so much going on. She really loves the ocean. Oh, you're at Senator Wash? Oh my God, it's probably scolding hot down there. So Diane, we're going to talk to his primary doctor on Monday. So we are going to try to get some health care to come in here at least once a week, you know, because he needs somebody to help him bathe him, and I don't think he feels comfortable with me helping him bathe him. I mean, if I had to, I would. I think he'll feel more comfortable with having somebody else come in and bathe him, a stranger. So we are going to work on that on Monday, on getting health care to come here. Because also when I leave here, if he's still in this condition that he's in, he's going to need somebody to come in and help. I don't know, we're going to have to figure out that when that time comes. Because if he's still in this condition when the time comes that I need to leave, something needs to be done. See, he can't be in this house by himself for even a day. There's no way. I mean, he takes the risk of falling down or anything like that, you know, so... Little one loves the ocean. She loves the beach. So I cannot wait to take her down there. If you go back and watch from last year, like around May and June, March, April, May. It's like April, May, and June. I was on the Pacific coast and I filmed her. I think it was like May, June, and July. We were on the beach, and there's a couple of videos of her on the beach, and she was just running and going crazy, and she was so happy, and she was like, it's the happiest place that she's ever been. I was like shocked the way she was acting, running around on the beach. And I had her on the leash and everything too, so, but she was like pulling me on the leash. So she loves the beach. So she's gonna be excited when we go down there. He is not a veteran, no. He's not. He's not a veteran. Is that what it takes? I just gotta bring her on camera and you just give me money? Little one, we need to just have a video of you on camera 24/7. Thank you. I appreciate it. Somebody sent you $10, little one. They sent you $10. You don't even know what that's for. That's like 2 things of snackies that we can get. Yes. Oh, well, thank you, Boxcar Willie. Thank you, Holly. Lady Booger. That's a great name. I've actually been up to Death Valley when they reached 130 degrees, so, because I lived in Vegas and Death Valley wasn't that far, and they were breaking record temperatures that time, and so I wanted to go up there when they were breaking record temperatures. And so I think their record temperature that they broke that time was 130, I think. And so I went up there that day for the big record-breaking temperature. That was a few years ago, though. That was way before I started traveling. Oh, sorry to hear that, David. David Misery 72, sorry. Yeah, it's I guarantee you probably 90% of you guys in this chat right here probably have known somebody that's gone through cancer or lost somebody to cancer or is battling cancer right now. It's one of the most horrible diseases out there ever, cancer, you know, so and like I said, you know, like it's not something you want to go through by yourself either. You need somebody there for support. You need a support system. And so that's why I'm here, you know, so I mean, he acted like he was handling it okay and everything, but I know, like, you need to have somebody. I mean, he was in the hospital for that whole entire month, and nobody came to visit him that whole month. So I sent him flowers and a balloon, but I couldn't come out here when he was in the hospital because I had that girl's camping trip, and then I had my birthday thing already planned out where my family was flying in and stuff, you know, so yeah, so that's why I'm here. He's definitely thankful that I'm here. So he thanks me every single day. Every time I bring him food, every time I bring him his medicine, everything. Every time I do anything for him, he says thank you. So he's definitely thankful that I'm here. So, Lady Booger, we are going to get home health care coming in. So, we're going to call his primary doctor on Monday and get that taken care of. So, that's definitely an important thing that we need to get done. I'm trying to get as much stuff done. Like, I got his, for the ones that are just coming on, I said it earlier in the video, his house is very oddly shaped. He has 3 levels in his house. The main floor of his house where the living room is, this balcony that he likes to sit on at nighttime and smell the ocean air and the waves and ocean and all that. And the kitchen is all on the main floor, but there's not a bathroom on this main floor. It's so crazy. So in order to get to the nearest bathroom in his house, he has to go up 5 or 6 steps, which is very difficult for him. It takes him a long time to get up those steps. And now his condition has just kept getting worse with the walking And so now he's over the steps and he doesn't even want to do that anymore. So there is the hospital sent over one of those hospital toilets that have the bars on it and everything. So there is a closet here on the main floor. And so I was able to clean out that closet, take the bar out that the clothes were hanging on and everything, and just empty out that closet. I put the toilet in there. Some of my bathroom bags that I have for when I'm on the road for my disposable toilet, I brought those in, put them in the toilet. I have like that powder stuff that you put in the bags and all that, so it blocks the odors and all that. So I basically turned his closet on the main floor into a bathroom. So I did that. And then it was the bed situation, because he can't make it to the bedrooms, because the bedrooms are on the 3rd floor and the bottom floor. So he's been sleeping in this freaking office chair that leans back and everything, but he sleeps in it, but it can't be comfortable. So I woke up this morning, went to a mattress firm place, and I was able to find him a twin-size bed that has a remote control where you can tilt it up in the top and tilt it up on your feet, because he needs to elevate his feet. So I went there today, found him that bed, and they were nice enough. I told them what was going on and explained the situation there, and they are actually delivering it here tomorrow morning, so the very next day. So that was awesome. So that was one of my main concerns, is getting this main floor right here accessible for him. So I pretty much have done that. So everything that he needs is on this main floor right here. There's a walker, a cane. There's a few other things that I need to do here to get done. And there's a few other things that I need to do before I leave here to make sure that everything is good for him. So yeah. Oh, well, thank you, Colonel Panic. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, the good thing about the bed situation, though, is 4th of July is coming up, and they already started their 4th of July sales. So they had amazing sales going on at the mattress place today. So, because I looked up online for like Tempur-Pedic and some other mattress place and the Mattress Firm, and it looked like Mattress Firm had the best deals that was going on. So that's why I went to Mattress Firm today. And the mattress that he got and the adjustable frame, both were $300 off. So it was a great deal. And he just basically needed a twin, because we're going to put it right here in his living room in front of his TV, in between his TV and his couch. There's enough room. So we just needed something small and basic. So it was good that they were doing 4th of July sales, because it really was a great deal. And then the lady, because at the mattress store I told her what I needed it for, and explained that I needed it ASAP. She gave me half off for the delivery charge, and then, like I said, she rushed it and was like, we can have it there for you tomorrow. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much, I appreciate that. So that was a huge ordeal that it's going to be here tomorrow, because I was thinking that we wouldn't be able to get the bed here until Monday, so, and I'm tired of seeing him sleep in this chair right here. So yeah. Say hi. You're so confused. You're so concerned with that ocean out there, huh? The ocean and the birdies and the smell, and all that stuff. And she's been a very good emotional support dog for my friend. Very good. The balcony that I'm on right now is on his main floor of his house. So there's a huge window right here. So I can see him from the window. So that's why I keep looking over there, because I can see him from the window. It's actually not really hot. Like I was saying, this is the hottest, or sorry, warmest day since I've been here. I had my hoodie on this morning, and all the other days that I was here, my hoodie was on. It's the first time I've had a tank top on since I've been here. And I think today probably is just like in the high 70s, I think, here. I asked him, I said, what's the hottest it ever gets here? And he said, oh, we're lucky if it hits 80 here. That's crazy. So guys, thank you. I appreciate it. But you know, I would do this for any of my friends, especially the ones that don't have anybody to really help them, you know. So I would expect that my friends would do this for me. I hope. Any of my friends watching, y'all hear that? I always believe, you know, you treat others the way that you want to be treated, and you do unto others, you know, all those sayings and everything, you know. You guys know how I am, you know, so I don't sugarcoat who I am and how I am and stuff like that, you know. So Kathy Van, so I did. Because you guys know I have wipes for myself, because I don't take a shower all the time when I'm out there on the road, so I have the disposable washcloths and the wipes. So I just thought of that yesterday. That just came to my mind. So I'm going to go get the wipes out that I have, the disposable washcloths, out of my Jeep, and he can sit right there in his chair or his bed when it gets here, and he can just wipe himself down. So yes, I thought of that. My mind has been racing since I've been here. So we are on the Pacific coast, the beach. I mean, we're not physically on the beach, but we're above it. I mean, we're pretty much on the beach. Well, I am on the beach. Little one. Alright, I'm gonna go take little one back in, because she's getting antsy. So everybody say bye to little one. Say bye-bye. Bye. She's like the cutest doggy in the world. She's cute. She's the cutest doggy in the whole entire world. Alright, let's see. What have you guys been talking about? Is somebody bitter? Nobody better be bitter. No show, no biscuits. That's funny. But yeah. Trying to look at all y'all's comments. He does have a lounge chair up here. It'd be nice. My tattoo on my leg is still healing up, so I can't really, it should be healed up within the next couple of days. So, then I can start working on the tan on my legs. It'd be nice to just drag the lounge chair over here and just lay out in the sun and try to get some sun, but I need to go start on my video and get that edited and worked on, so. Natural immunity, I don't want to give out I never give out my location exactly where I'm at. So I'm on the Pacific Coast though in California. So I'm somewhere in California on the Pacific Coast. I know that's a wide stretch right there. But so yeah, Pacific Coast. Did you guys all watch the Jeep run video that I posted with all the Jeeps and the crazy obstacles that everybody did and everything? Did y'all see that video? That was a fun time. It made me really miss those days of being able to do that with my Jeep. That was a hard video to edit too. That was probably the hardest video I ever have edited, because I'm not used to filming 17 Jeeps doing an off-road trail like that. So it was hard to film and it was hard to edit. So out of all 400 and something videos that I have, that was the hardest video of mine to ever edit. Like, I wanted to pull my dreadlocks out of my head. Because originally I had 80 something videos that I had filmed from that trip, from that run. And then I had to go through all my videos, because a lot of those videos I filmed with my phone, and because the ride was so bumpy, I just kept with my phone trying to film, and it was just going all over the place, so I had to delete a lot of bad video footage. So it came down to 76 good videos that were filmed good. So then I had to take those 76 videos, because I didn't want it to be an hour-long video, and I was able to take 76 videos and edit all that down to 33 minutes. So that was really difficult. I didn't use some footage, obviously, and then I had to do a lot of editing on some of the videos. So it definitely, I was hoping that video would have gotten a little bit more views, because when you work that hard on something, you're like, oh, I really hope this is like going to be a great video. Because it really was the hardest video I've ever edited. And like I said, I'm just not used to, I've never filmed that many Jeeps before. I think the most Jeeps I ever filmed was when I was in Moab, and there was like 5 of us on the trail. 5 or 6, but not 17. And I wanted to make sure, because everybody was very excited that I was actually making a video of it, and you know, obviously they wanted to see their self-wheeling and everything, so I really wanted to make sure that I got in the video a clip of at least every single one of the Jeeps doing an obstacle. So I didn't want to miss out on putting one of the Jeeps, you know, in the video. So it was hard. That was a hard video. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. yes, everybody, keep my friend in your thoughts and prayers, please. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Laura. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely am going to go down there. Like I said, I've been just busy trying to get things in order and take care of my friends since I've been here. And then when I finish this live video, I'm going to go start working on another video to edit, which is going to be my tattoo video. That video better do good, my tattoo video, because that's the most skin I've ever showed in a video. So I'm showing a lot of skin in that video, so it better go viral. And then tomorrow we have some things to do. We got his bed being delivered here tomorrow, and we need to make sure he gets set up, comfortable, and all that stuff. Monday morning I got to take my Jeep into the shop, but when I get finished with taking my Jeep to the shop and I get back here, I'm gonna go down there and finally enjoy that ocean and the beach. So hopefully the weather stays warm for me to do that. Yes, the prices out here are expensive, but I already knew that before coming in. We all already know California is expensive. So I think the gas, and I made a little short video of it. I'll probably post it. No, can't post it tomorrow because I got a video coming out tomorrow. So maybe I'll post it on Monday. But it's a little short video of me getting gas at a gas pump, and I think the gas was like $5.50 a gallon. The food, because I went and got groceries. Well, I actually had the groceries delivered here the second day that I was here. And even the price of the food, I noticed the huge difference on that. And then the taxes. Yeah. Everything is definitely more expensive in California for sure. Hi, Mike. Yeah, it's I had no choice, and I had to wear a bathing suit top in order to show all my tattoos, because I have a tattoo right there on the center of my back and the top of my back, and so I had a sports bra on originally, but the sports bra covered up the tattoo on the back, and then the sports bra covered up a lot of this chest tattoo right here. So I had to wear a bikini top. So I have like a bikini top and these little shorts on, and so yeah, so I didn't do it because I was hoping to get a lot of views. I did it because that was the only way to show my tattoos. You guys know me, I'm not thirsty for views or anything. So but it was the only way to really show all my tattoos was to do it in a bathing suit top. So that video better go viral, dang it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's going to be some tattoos that you guys are going to be like, oh my god, we didn't know about that tattoo. So, because obviously you guys can't see all my tattoos when I'm on video and stuff. I'm just now starting to wear shorts because it's hot. So normally I have pants on and everything. You guys don't see my back a lot. I'll go ahead and tell you guys this. I do have a tattoo on the inside of my lip. You guys didn't know about that. I got that when I was like 19. So, and I did some haha parts in the tattoo video because some of my tattoos are not the best because I did get them like a long time ago when I was really young and naive. So I did make fun of those tattoos before any trolls tried to make fun of them. So I made fun of them first to let those trolls know that it's not going to hurt my feelings if you make fun of my tattoos because I make fun of them. So So yeah, so it is there is some funny parts in the tattoo video and everything too. G. Keeman, are you gonna watch it a million times? I could use a million views. That would be awesome. I mean, I would think that you would start getting tired of that video though after the 10th time of watching it. Watching the same thing over and over and over again. That's got to be boring eventually. Hi, Catherine, honey. Hi. Yeah, that's why my, K, that's why my friend didn't mind me talking about it, because he was like, oh, it brings awareness to other people. So, that's why he didn't mind, because obviously I was going to ask him first if it was okay. And this is my way of also being able to talk about it with other people and just talk about it, you know? So, for me to get it out. But I asked him first if it was okay if I talked about what he was going through on the video, and he said yes. He said because it'll bring awareness to other people. So, you know, so that is correct, you know. Yeah, so if you guys ever, if you're ever feeling weak or you just don't feel right, or, you know, God forbid you feel lumps in your body or anything like that, you know, if you feel like something is not right, don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever wait, you know, go get checked out, you know. Your life and your health is important. You know, you guys know I took a little break in Texas visiting my aunt last year because the summer heat was too much for me. And before I got back on the road, before I left my aunt's house and got back on the road, we called her primary doctor, and I set up an appointment, which, by the way, is for you guys that don't have insurance, because I don't have insurance. I know a lot of people like to go to urgent care and stuff like that, which is expensive. But if you can find a primary doctor, a general doctor, and schedule an appointment, it's so much cheaper. So with me calling and making an appointment at her general doctor, her primary doctor, my walk-in fee, I think my whole entire visit was like $100, if not less. And I went there, I scheduled an appointment because I wanted to get a complete checkup on me, before I got back out on the road. So I got my blood work done, urine work, I got everything done. You know, my kidneys checked, everything. And I'm in perfect health. At least I was in November. Was it November? I think it was like the beginning of November. So I went and got myself completely checked out because I had not had a complete checkup like that since I've been on the road. And I didn't have any symptoms or anything like that, but just for peace of mind to myself, I went and got completely checked out. And it literally, out of all the blood tests, all the tests that I had done, the doctor's appointment, everything, it was less than $100. I think it was like $100. But it wasn't no more than $100, which I thought was a great deal. So yeah. Well, thank you, Catherine. Mike, it has been, today and yesterday were the clearest days, but it was foggy, like, all day and all night, the first few days that I was here. So yeah, so it is foggy over here. Wandering Toyota. Hardy har har. Am I an RN? I'm not an RN, no. I'm not a nurse. I just went through helping my best friend out with cancer and all his chemo and everything a few years ago, and was with him through his whole entire ordeal. So I'm a little familiar with the stuff. I'm not a professional. I'm not a licensed caregiver. I'm not a licensed nurse, but I am a good friend to my friend that needs help. And so I'm here helping him. I'm not diagnosing him with anything. I'm not telling him what he should or should not do. That's his doctor's place to do that. I'm just here to help him be more comfortable and help him. So that's what I am. I'm a friend, not a RN. Oh, thank you so much, Sheila. I appreciate that. Thanks for the support. Oh, that's awesome, Catherine. Congratulations if that goes through. That would be awesome. That sounds beautiful. Alright guys, I'm going to go for, how long have I been going for? Oh, almost 2 hours. So I've been going for 1 hour and 47 minutes right now. So we'll go for a full 2 hours. So that's another 13 minutes. So you guys got me for another 13 minutes. Yeah, so another 13 minutes, and then I gotta go work on a video, my tattoo video that you guys are gonna be so eager to see. Oh, here's some news. She hasn't really sent me over the details yet or anything. You guys know that I already announced it on the channel. It's under one of my community posts. I am going to speak at an Overland Festival event in September, and it's in Jay, Oklahoma. I put the flyer on my community post. So I'm going to speak at that event. But then Wonder Hussy messaged me a couple of days ago, and they're having another event out in Tacoma in November. And so they have asked me to come back out to Tacoma for that event that's going on. And of course I said, hey, look, yes, because it's always good to see my friend, Wonder Hussy, and I like going to Tacoma also. So in November, I'll be going out there, and me and her will be setting up booths again and all that, and doing meet and greets at this, I think this one's going to be an art festival. So they're trying to get all the details together and everything, and then she's going to send the details over to me, and then I'll post it, on here somewhere. So that's pretty cool. I was having to go back out to Tacoma anyway sometime this year, because Wonder Hussy had to go pick up a package of mine that got delivered out there after I left the area. And so she went and picked up the package for me, and she's got it at her house for me. So I was going to stop there sometime this year anyways to go pick up the package. So that kind of works out. Now I have to go back out there in November. So that'll be awesome, so me and her will be doing another thing out there in November in Tacoma. So, and then I was thinking about, because you guys know I started doing that public motivational speaking, I did one in Vancouver, Washington, last year, and I really enjoyed doing the public motivational speaking thing. I think that was the only one that I really did. I thought I did 2. I may have done 2. I don't know. But I've spoken at Overland Festival events before, so I've done a couple of public speaking events things. But I was thinking about doing another public motivational speaking event where I share my story and share my life and, you know, how the traveling has helped me and all that. I was thinking about doing another one in Las Vegas somewhere because I'm familiar with Las Vegas, and I feel like a lot of you guys thank you, Cards Carl. I feel like that's a tongue twister. Cards Carl. Cards Carl. Cards. Everybody say Cards Carl real fast. Thank you. But I feel like a lot of you guys, a lot of people that are subscribed to my channel also are a little close to Vegas. I'm originally from Vegas. Well, that's where I was living at before I started traveling. So I was thinking about doing another public motivational speaking event. And you guys know I don't charge. I don't charge for you guys to come to these events or anything. They're free. Because, you know, I like to share my story, and I do it in hopes that it reaches out to others. So no need to charge for it. So I don't charge for it. So yeah, I just tossed that up in my head the other day. So I'll have to figure that out. First, I gotta figure out how long I'm gonna be here and helping my friend and everything too. So I think that would be good to do another speaking event in Vegas. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. I don't want to do it too close to the event in November because I don't want it to interfere with people coming out to the event in November in Tacoma, because Tacoma's only an hour and 15 minutes away from Vegas. So I'll toss that up in the air a little bit more. What do I want to motivate people to do? To try to be as happy as they can and go live the life that they really want to live. You get one life to live, and I feel like you should live that life the happiest that you can possibly be. Don't work a job that you're not happy at. Go find you a job that you are happy at. If this is your forte, traveling and being with nature and so on forth, there's ways you can make it work. I made it work. You know, my goal is to just let everybody know to try to be the happiest that they can be. And you get one life to live, you know. And then I share my story a lot. I share my story a lot because I know there's a lot of people that struggle and go through some things, you know, emotionally and depression and stuff. And I know when I go through it, especially when I was going through the depression really hard, I felt like I was alone. I didn't have people to reach out to and everything. And I want others to know that they're not alone. There's so many other people that suffer and struggle and go through things, you know. But there's ways to get through that. And you just have to find those ways. I don't know if that made sense, but in case you guys were wondering, because I'm looking down, I'm not looking down because I'm sad or anything. I got my laptop right here that I'm reading y'all's comments on. Sorry. Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much. Okay, we got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, you guys get to see the beautiful ocean and this beautiful face. Yeah, the reason why I'm not wearing the headbands right now, I think I mentioned it in my last live video. It's just too hot. I mean, it's not been that hot here, but everywhere else that I was at, it was just hot. So I didn't want my ears being covered, my head being covered. So, so we're taking a break on the headbands probably. I mean, you might catch me wearing one every once in a while, but for the summertime, we're taking a break on those bad boys. No headbands for a minute. So I need to let my hair breathe anyways. Yeah, it's kind of hard too looking at the laptop because I'm getting the glare of the sun on it. So if you guys like see me squinting my eyes, it's because the glare of the sun is hitting the laptop, and it's kind of hard to see the chat. It's easier to see the chat over here on this laptop than it is the phone. So I feel like these 2 hours just went by quickly. I didn't even realize that I had been talking for that long and hanging out with you guys for that long. I keep hearing people talking. Well, thank you, Camp Run Amok. I like that name. Run Amok. Camp Run Amok. Run Amok. That's another tongue twister. Camp Run Amok. Camp Run Amok. Camp Run Amok. Some of y'all's names are like tongue twisters. Thank you, Allison. I wish I was closer to you, Allison. It would have been nice to see you again. Like, go hang out on the walk on the beach or something like that, or go have lunch. So, but I'm sure we'll see each other again, Allison. We got courtside coming up at the end of the year, so don't forget about that. I got some pretty cool plans for courtside this time around also. Well, next year, I guess, January. So I'll announce that when that comes up. Daniel, I have the brightness turned up. Come on. I know my mind's not all there right now, but I know to turn the brightness up. I did that. Oh, thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate that. I appreciate all y'all's donations and everything, so appreciate it tremendously. Thank you. Especially since I have to take my Jeep into the shop now on Monday. And let's keep our fingers crossed on that. But that's a quick fix, so. Veterans can go to any state police or sheriff department in Texas and get a tank of gas. That's pretty freaking awesome. Good for you, Texas. Every state should be like that. That's awesome. That was one thing I was talking to somebody about the other day. We won't get into it because it's almost like talking about politics, but the homeless situation all over the United States and everything, and how majority of these homeless people are veterans, and how sad that is that you have people that are veterans that are homeless. But we won't get into all that because that's almost like talking about politics, and we don't talk about politics. Alright, guys. Oh, thank you, Camp Run Amok. I'm glad you liked that video, because that was the hardest video I've ever filmed and edited. Out of all my videos, that was definitely the hardest one. So that was like the one video that I really was like, this one better get some high views. Because that one was definitely the video where I just felt accomplished, you know, like I accomplished this huge thing after I finished editing it. That was a difficult video. Like, the most Jeeps I've ever filmed was like 5 or 6 Jeeps on a trail. I've never filmed 17. And I didn't want to leave anybody out. I didn't want to miss including a Jeep doing an obstacle on that video. So, yeah, that was a difficult trail. That was a fun trail, too. Fun. Okay. Oh, H Rider wants to see little one more time. Let me go get her, and then let her say goodbye, and we'll do our goodbyes. Hold on. We're gonna say goodbye. Little one, I think you have a #1 fan on here. A #1 fan. Your #1 fan wanted to say bye to you. No, they're over here. This is where your #1 fan is. Right there. Say bye. Bye. Grumpy baby. You grumpy baby. She wants to see the ocean. That's what it is. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go. Gonna call it. I just gotta want to say hello. Hi, Donna. Gonna go ahead and call it and get some work done, and I'll try to do another live video sometime next week. And yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out for the 2 hours. I can't believe I went on for 2 hours. And keep my friend in your thoughts and prayers, please. Definitely keep my friend in your thoughts and prayers. And thank you, Camp Run Amok. And yeah. And till next time.